What is up, friends? Your boy Daniel back at it again, doing another two-nighter here at the Canaveral National Seashore. Gonna do some fishing, brought some great food along, so we're gonna make some good meals. Got the solo skiff as usual. Gonna get loaded up, get on the water, have some fun. As always, appreciate you guys coming along. Let's go do the dang thing. All right, y'all, and we're off. We got a pretty windy day. It's about 15 to 25 miles per hour, so with the water conditions are a bit rough. So we're gonna take it nice and slow getting out to the island. We're gonna stay close to the shoreline. Once we see our cut, we're gonna cut on in. Inside the channel should be much better. See a bunch of dolphins here, probably about a dozen of them feeding on some fish. I'm gonna see if I can get some video of that. Y'all, I don't know if you're able to see that too well, but there was about a dozen plus bottlenose dolphins swimming all around me. Beautiful. Never gets old. Majestic animals. Love experience like that. That's why I love coming out here. Anyways, we're still in the open canal or the open channel. Gonna cut through it right now. Should get to the inside canal, so conditions should improve. We're gonna make a run for it. All right, y'all, that was quite the experience. I couldn't take video of it because it was a little bit dangerous, but I had to cut through that open channel, which with the winds being 15 to 25 miles per hour, that was pretty wicked. I don't know if you can see, but I am soaking wet. My sweater is drenched. I am freezing cold. It's about 60 degrees out right now, which for us Floridians is, it's on the little colder side. Anyways, finally made it to the inlet or the inside of the channel, so you can see the conditions are much better. So, should be smooth sailing from here on out, but didn't come without a cost. I am soaking wet. All right, y'all, finally made it here to our campsite. This is campsite 5 in the Canaveral National Seashore. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit of a brutal ride with the winds being about 20 miles per hour. I think that might actually be a little incorrect. It feels a little bit higher than that, but made it here safely. Let's take a look at what we're working with. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and head out on the water, do a little bit of fishing. As you can see, I got my rain jacket on. One, to block the wind, and two, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get saturated and soaked when I head back out there. Anyways, wish me luck. Hopefully we get on some fish. Fish on. What do we got here? All right. Wow, shark. Take a look at that. Well, it didn't skunk. All right, guys, I'm back from my attempt at fishing. I call it an attempt because I pretty much skunked. I did hook into one shark, but it bit right through my 25-pound leader. All right, before I get the fire going, we're by the water, so might as well get a line in the water. I'm gonna put some shrimp out there, see if we have any luck. Well, that line in the water, I got a nice fish on. Not sure what it is, but he's got some meat to him. How about that? Oh, he popped off. Ah! All right, guys, here's what we're working with. I got my pot, as usual. Some beef short ribs, baby carrots, little nibbler baby potatoes, a boatload of garlic and jalapenos, and the special ingredient we're going to use tonight is a little Pinot Noir. We're going to need 2 cups of this to braise the beef short ribs. The other 2, I'm not sure what's going to happen to it, but I promise you it won't go to waste. I'm going to cheat a little bit this weekend. I did bring a bag of charcoal. You know, with the Canaveral National Seashore, you're not allowed to cut down any wood, so I had to bring my own, and I didn't bring too much, so I figured if I need a slow braise, I'm going to need a nice charcoal hot flame going, so we're going to go ahead and use this. All right, lost that fish. Ah, dang it. All right, let's move on. Beef short ribs. I saw it, I think it was a red. Ah. All right, we got another line out there. Let's see what happens. But anyways, for the beef short ribs, all we're gonna do is throw on a little sea salt. We're gonna go ahead and sear that first before we braise it. All right, it's been an hour and a half-ish. Let's take a look. Man, that looks good. I think that's just about ready. Let's go ahead and pull that off and cool that down. I am hungry. Looks great. Being braised in that red wine gives it such a unique and delicious flavor. I ate that whole meal. I didn't think I was going to be able to, but man, that was delicious. All right, it's still pretty early, but I'm going to get into the tent call at night. My fire won't even stay lit. The wind is still howling. Appreciate you guys joining, and I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, so on the menu today for breakfast, we got steak and eggs. Sounds pretty good, huh? Sitting here by the river, watching the beautiful sunrise, watching dolphins swim by. It does not get much better than this, friends. This is the life. It's one hell of a good breakfast. Let me see if I can show you guys these dolphins. That's that. That was delicious. That was a great breakfast. All right, y'all, got breakfast in my belly, coffee all done. It's time to get on the water, target some fish. Let's see what we can find. there are dozens, multiple dozens of dolphins all around me. I've seen dolphins every time pretty much when I come out here to the lagoon, but never this many. It's incredible. Never gets old. It's so beautiful. I mean, I could just sit here all day watching these majestic animals. There goes another one. Them feeding over there. All right, just made it back from that fishing trip. Fortunately, things did not go according to plan. I spent 6 hours out there, fished dozens of spots, threw everything out there but the kitchen sink. I threw out my mirror lure, Mirrodine. I threw out a Z-Man paddle tail. I threw out live shrimp. I threw out cut bait. I threw out a spoon. Nothing. But I've played this game long enough to know that sometimes the way the cookie crumbles. It's all good. Still had a good time. Never gonna complain about going out there fishing. Anyways, not catching fish is not the worst thing, because it was not a catch, clean, and cook trip. I did bring along another great meal for tonight. We're gonna make some St. Louis style spare ribs. I got my leftover potatoes, another bag of carrots, and some garlic. All right, so here's how we're gonna do this thing. Got some aluminum foil. So we're gonna make a dry rub. Sprinkle that on liberally. And the same goes for our side dish, which is gonna be roasted carrots and potatoes with garlic. Throw in our potatoes, carrots, and a special ingredient. I brought some garlic and herb butter. Put that right on. Then we'll roast that directly on the coals as well. I'm cheating again tonight. I have some of those charcoals left over from last night, so we're gonna use those. Sounds like it's cooking up pretty nicely. I think we're about done. Looks good. It's been about an hour and a half. All right, let's have a peek. See how these ribs turned out. Ooh, baby, look at that. All right. All right, heck yeah. Take a look at that. Man, that looks good. All right, nice. Yeah, baby. All right. That's cooked perfectly. Doesn't get much better than this, folks. Sitting by the water, enjoying a nice barbecued spare rib, roasted veggies. I am a happy man. Well, another great meal in the books. Had a great dinner with that St. Louis style spare ribs. Roasted perfectly over the coals. Anyways, sun's about to go down, so I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the night. As always, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the morning. Hey, good morning, everybody. Man, I had a great night's sleep. I slept about 10 hours. I went to bed around 9 and just woke up a lot later than I was hoping to. It's almost 7 o'clock. You can see the sun's almost already up. Anyways, gonna get a little fire going, get some breakfast started, clean up campsite, and we'll start heading on home. It's my coffee powder container. All right, so for breakfast, what's on the menu is I got my oatmeal. I got the eggs that I roasted last night. Got 2 of them. One of them exploded in the fire. I got avocado, and I got something special as well. I forgot I had one steak left over, so I got that roasting over the fire. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, looks pretty good. Nice. Mmm. Well, that's it. Another great meal in the books. Although I didn't catch any fish this weekend, super happy that I made some good food, had delicious meals, so that turned out really well. With the wind not being 20-25 miles per hour, this ride home is so much nicer than it was coming on out. It is calm as glass. Take a look. Makes for a nice smooth ride home. All right, y'all, made it back to the boat ramp and back to my truck safe and sound. Had a wonderful trip. Had some great meals. Although we didn't catch any fish, it was still a wonderful time. As always, appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed that video, don't forget that like and subscribe button, and I promise you, we'll do another adventure again here soon. Love you guys. Peace.